and welcome to episode 11 of Broken Sword. We're getting quite near the end now, I think, but we've just come to this place where Lobino from the museum told us that they had just found a statue of the Baphomet, and we think this is going to be the next clue that we need to kind of solve the mystery. However, I have a feeling this man's going to stop us from going in, so let's just try going in and see what happens. Oh, okay. Well, let's talk to him.
Hi? Excuse me?
Oui?
So, what exactly are you doing here?
I'm guarding. You expect to find me shearing sheep?
Take it easy, I just didn't realize you were a guard.
Okay.
I'd like to know what you're guarding, please.
That's a secret.
It wouldn't happen to be an archaeological site, would it?
Are you asking me or telling me?
I'm telling you.
Then why ask?
I had a feeling this was no normal hole in the ground.
Okay.
What do you know about the Knights Templar? There was a long pause during which the guard said nothing. Then he said,
Nothing.
Nothing at all?
Is this a test?
What, like a history pop test?
No, like a test.
Okay, yes, it's a test.
Then I know absolutely nothing about the Templars.
Okay.
The guard was being amazingly evasive. It was going to take more than goodwill to get past him.
Okay. Well, let's come out of there for now.
Talk to you later.
Au revoir, monsieur.
What's this?
I couldn't imagine what I'd achieved by turning the dial. A thermostat was mounted over a radiator. The radiator was pumping out heat as the thermostat was cranked right over to full. No wonder it was warm in here, even with the door open to the chill of fall.
Okay.
The doorway led to an old utility closet that had lost its door. There was nothing interesting in there.
Right, and that looks like a photo.
There was a telephone on the far wall.
Okay.
There was a closed door with toilet scratched into the cheap veneer.
That door's locked, monsieur.
Hi again.
What is it?
I'd like to use the washroom, but the door's locked.
Oh, that's no problem. You can have the key.
Thanks.
Oh, okay. Well, that was easy. Although...
On the keyring was a big old key that looked like it might fit the excavation door.
Ah, right, okay. So we've got the key, but we can't get to the door because he's guarding it. Okay, well, let's go in here anyway.
The door was locked.
Oh, yeah. Wow, okay, this is an interesting bathroom. Ah, soap. Okay, so we can make a copy of the key.
Perhaps I could make a copy of the key. The key had made a clear imprint in the soap. The bar of soap had the imprint of a key in it.
Okay. Can we do anything else here? No.
I didn't want to carry a bar of dirty soap around with me.
Oh. But we need to... Okay, hang on.
I wasn't about to wash my hands in this place, so I didn't need to dry them.
Okay.
Being in a charming comfort station like this made me think fondly of the toilet in Syria. That place was kept in pretty good order. At least, it had been until I vandalized it. Still, it was all for a good cause.
Yeah, kind of. Okay, so let's go back to this. Maybe we can use the plaster of Paris.
I knew keeping that plaster was a good idea.
Although I'm pretty sure a key made of plaster would just break when you tried to unlock something with it.
With the plaster and the imprint, I was on the right lines. I had filled the key's imprint in the soap with dry plaster.
Okay, so we need to wet it.
You can't make a cast without wetting the plaster. But wet plaster alone does not make a cast.
Okay, so I guess we need to dry it.
I used the dryer to speed up the process. Well, it had taken a while, but I had made myself a completely unconvincing plaster key. Way too fragile to use in a lock. I'd have to substitute it for the real one. Trouble was, it looked like plaster and not metal. Then again, that plaster statue in Syria hadn't looked like stone until I'd been a bit artful with it. Maybe I could improve the key as well.
Ah, right. Okay, so we need to. Where is? Oh yeah. The guy upstairs had paint. Right. Let's go upstairs. He's going to ask for the key back, probably.
Hey, monsieur, don't go with my keys.
Hi again.
What is it?
Did we ask him about that? Let's talk about that.
It sure is hot in here.
I have to have the door open to allow the workmen access, so why not? I turn the heat up.
You could wrap up warm.
I have my gloves if it gets cold, but why bother when it's warm anyway?
Okay.
Talk to you later.
Au revoir, monsieur.
So, turning the heat down's probably going to be a way of getting rid of him, maybe.
Monsieur!
Oh yeah, the
go
keys.
with my keys.
There we go.
Hi again.
What is it?
Here's the keys. Thanks.
Merci, monsieur.
Okay.
Talk to you later.
Au revoir, monsieur.
Now then, this looks like the right kind of paint, maybe?
Gunmetal paint. Interesting. There was a dumpster full of debris. From the excavation, I guessed.
Hey, you! Get away from my dumpster.
Okay. Excuse me, could you help me?
What is it?
I've got a few questions. You're doing a fine job.
Merci. I have my professional pride.
I don't think I've ever seen a Gauloise smoke so stylishly.
It's a natural talent.
I'm being sarcastic.
I'm being indifferent.
You're very good at that as well.
Merci. Vive l'indifférence.
Okay.
So, what are you doing here?
I am having my break.
Yeah, I mean when you finish your break.
Oh, when I finish my break? An interesting concept, monsieur.
You'll probably need to think about it.
I could have another cigarette while I consider. Perhaps tomorrow too.
Okay.
Okay, let me put things differently. What were you hired to do here?
I was hired to keep the archaeological dig in the basement of this building clear of debris, and to touch up damage to the door frames with my little pot of paint. It's a very responsible job. Unfortunately, I'm not a very responsible person.
Okay. Right. Okay.
So what do you know about the excavation?
I know they won't let me in to do my job. I would complain to my union, but
You couldn't be bothered to join.
Right. Tell you what, though, I'm surprised at the sort of people interested in this excavation.
What's unusual about the visitors to the excavation?
None of them look like archaeologists to me.
Do you know what an archaeologist looks like?
Three-piece suits, crocodile-eyed attaché cases, Rolex oyster.
But no archaeologist dresses like that.
Quite right, monsieur, quite right.
So, who are they?
Who cares as long as they pay me?
Okay. That's interesting.
What does the word Templar suggest to you?
Templar?
Nothing.
Nothing.
Okay. I wonder if he will... Since he's so indifferent, maybe he'll just let us use the paint. Let's show him the key.
I made this key out of plaster.
Schreling, how clever! How pointless.
Oh, okay. Let's come out of there.
Be seeing you.
Au revoir, monsieur. Hey, monsieur! Get away from my paint pot!
Okay.
I should think so. Meddling with a man's paint pot. Pah!
He's got gunmetal coloured paint, but he seems to be covered in yellow paint, which is interesting.
Hi, it's me again.
What now?
Have you seen this man before?
Yes, he asked me a lot of questions, just like you.
Ah, okay.
I've got a sewer key.
I used to work in the sewer.
Oh? What happened?
I had a cigarette break in a pocket of methane. A manhole cover landed on the other side of the Seine and I was sacked.
Okay.
I was pretty sure the shaken shock had shot its bolt in Syria.
Oh.
Has a guy calling himself Merlin been nosing around?
Was he wearing a t-shirt with "My name is Merlin" on it?
I doubt it.
Then how the hell am I supposed to know his name just by looking at him? Huh?
No way.
A greasy tissue. Don't get it too close to my cigarette, monsieur, or there'll be a conflagration.
Ah, now then. Is that something we can use?
I have some plaster of Paris.
Amazing.
Have you ever seen anything like this?
Yes, it's a communion chalice. I know, you know, I used to be an altar boy.
You?
Yes, me. What's so funny about that?
Nothing. Be
Okay.
seeing you.
Au revoir, monsieur.
I wonder if we can put this in here. Oh, okay. I thought maybe there was some way to start a little fire.
Oh, darn. I'd left my grappling hook at home. No way could I get up there.
Oh, okay.
The painter didn't seem to regard the painting as too important. Not as important as a cigarette break, anyway.
Okay, let's go back down here.
I turned the heating off. As I'd hoped, the guard put his gloves on.
Okay, how does that help us?
Hi again.
What is it?
There's no point using the bathroom again because we can't do anything in there until we've painted the key. Let's
Talk
use
to you later.
Au
Let's use,
revoir, monsieur.
let's use the phone.
Do you mind if I use the phone?
Be my guest. I'm paid to guard this door. The phone can look after itself.
Killer!
Hello, Nico. It's me.
Hi, George. What's happening?
I'm at the excavation, but they won't let me in.
Damn! We need to know what's in there.
Don't worry. I've got a scheme. I'm going to need your help, though.
Okay, what do you want me to do?
I want you to keep somebody on the phone for a while.
Who?
A painter. I need to get at his pot.
Oh,
Ah.
okay.
Stay on the line. I'll go and get him. Hi, it's me again.
What now?
You've got a phone call.
For me? Are you certain?
It's a woman. She sounded hot.
What woman? She must be mistaken, monsieur.
Well, she asked for that hunk of a man with the nicotine fingers and his ass hanging out of his pants.
Certainly sounds like me. Stand back. It wouldn't do to keep the lady from her hunk.
Okay, and now we can paint the key. Good job he had the exact colour that we needed.
The plaster key had soaked up the paint nicely, and now looked pretty convincing. Still felt like plaster, though.
Okay. Well, surely that's enough to...
A well-used wheelbarrow was sitting by the rubble-filled dumpster.
Okay, so let's go back down.
Well, monsieur, what a strange woman. She was all over me and then suddenly, nothing but abuse.
Really?
Why, abuse? Ah well, I have a cigarette to finish. And monsieur, if she calls again, I am not available.
Okay. Now then. We made him put his gloves on, so he won't be able to feel that the key isn't metal. That's why we needed the gloves on. Okay. So now I just need to swap the keys.
Hi again.
What is it?
I need to use the toilet again.
Again? Already?
I have this problem. How technical do you want me to get?
Never mind. Here's the key.
Excellent. Now we grab the soap.
I didn't need to use the soap again.
Oh yeah, because we've already got the thing. Okay.
Now, I'd substituted the fake key for the excavation key. It looked okay, but felt false.
Yeah, but he's got gloves on, so that should be fine. So I don't think we need anything else in here, do we?
Hi again.
What is it?
I held my breath and hoped that he wouldn't notice the substitution. Here's the keys. Thanks.
Merci, monsieur.
Okay, so that's that sorted.
Talk to you later.
Au revoir, monsieur.
Now we just need to get him away from the door. Maybe Nico can help.
Hi, Nico. It's me again.
I'd guessed. What do you want this time?
What did you say to the painter?
I shan't repeat it, George.
Look, I need to get the guard out of the way. Could you call back and ask him to get the painter again?
Okay, I'll call back soon.
Surely he could hear that.
This looked like a good place to watch things develop.
But surely I need to be down there to go through the door, while he's out here.
Hey, you! It's the phone.
Yeah, who is it?
How should I know? What am I, your social secretary?
It's not a chick, is it?
Yes, it's a woman. Are you going to answer it?
Does she have a warm, sensual voice like molten chocolate?
Yes, she has a really sexy voice. Now get a move on.
I'm not talking to her.
I can see that. You're wasting time talking to me.
No, you don't understand. I refuse to talk to her.
You refuse. You refuse. I'm wasting valuable time.
Don't make me laugh. Your time valuable? You just stand around all day.
I have a highly responsible job. Pah, don't pah me, you elephantine oaf. My job is important.
Impossible. They would have hired somebody competent in that case.
Meaning what?
Instead of which they hired a dismal rent-a-cop like you. All epaulettes and no brains.
Why, you...
This looked set to carry on for some time. It was too good an opportunity to miss.
Well, that was quite funny, but surely I should have just been down here and then gone in while he... Although maybe he wouldn't have left with me down here. But obviously while they're arguing, I can sneak past. Okay, well anyway, in any case, we're here now. So, can finally get through this door. Ooh, okay.
I couldn't see anything useful to do with the planks.
Okay, well, let's just go down here then.
There was no doubt about it. It was the same sort of idol I'd seen in Syria, Baphomet. The Templars had certainly been through here.
Okay.
Close up, the pattern didn't make any sort of sense. It fanned out around an axis point, a kind of focus to one side.
Okay. There's nothing else in here. Oh, how shiny is the chalice? Would it reflect something? Let's try putting this here. Aha!
And there it was, decoded by the curves of the chalice, the image of a church.
Okay. Oh.
I found out what the chalice was for.
You've solved the puzzle?
Yeah, there was a distorted picture at the Baphomet site. When I viewed it in the polished surface of the chalice, it changed.
What did it show?
A picture of a church with a square tower.
Okay, well, quite a lot of churches have square towers, so I'm not sure that's a lot to go on, but, okay.
Let's take another look at the manuscript.
Look there, two guys on the same horse.
Right, okay, well that didn't, we didn't learn anything new from that.
Look at the chalice now, Nico.
What happened? It's shiny.
The priest at Montfaucon buffed it up for me.
That's incredible.
Yeah, looks as good as new.
No, you found a use for a priest. That's incredible.
Okay,
I guess I'd better return the chalice to the Countess.
Hurry back,
okay.
George.
Okay, so we're going back to Spain. Okay, let's talk to him first. And get soaked in the process.
Hi there, Lopez. How's tricks?
Senor Stobbart, how pleasant to see you. You are well.
Fine, thanks. Is the Countess in?
She is waiting for you. I will show you up.
It's okay, I know the way.
Senor Stobbart, I feel I owe you an apology.
No, you don't.
I was impolite on our first meeting.
Look, Lopez, just forget about it. I came on like a snake oil merchant. I wouldn't have trusted me in your shoes.
You do not understand. Finding the chalice has given my lady a new lease of life. It's a marvel. She smiles, she laughs. The tradesmen are saying that she is on Prozac.
Well, he's changed his tune, that's nice.
So the Countess feels that the curse is lifted.
I would not put it so strongly. Your discovery of the chalice was proof that the Templars never abandoned the De Vasconcelos. It counts for a great deal with my lady.
Okay. I don't think we need to say
Catch
anything
you later,
else.
Lopez.
Adios, Senor Stobbart.
Senor Stobbart, oh, what a pleasure. Please, sit down.
Hi, Countess. The pleasure's all mine. I've brought back your chalice.
Why? You've had it cleaned.
Yeah, I met an obliging priest with a soft cloth.
Have you resolved the Templar mystery?
No, not yet. I don't even know what it is I'm after.
There are many stories of the knights secreting great wealth away.
Whatever. All I know is I don't want the bad guys to get it.
To be young and live in a world of moral absolutes.
I discovered something amazing with that chalice. In Paris, I found a church where they recognized the coat of arms. I found the tomb of Don Carlos de Vasconcelos.
You are sure? There can be no mistake?
The coat of arms on the chalice matches the one on the tomb.
Incredible. You have my most profound thanks. I must go there as soon as possible.
Yeah? Well, I'd be happy to show you the city.
Okay.
There's something else that I discovered carved on Don Carlos's tomb. Biblical references.
What are the references, Senor Stobbart?
Psalms 32:7, Corinthians.
I am not a good enough scholar to know the Bible chapter and verse. I meant, what are the quotations?
You know, I forgot to ask the priest.
Whoops. Was I supposed to do that?
I'll have a look around if that's okay.
My home is your home. I shall remain here.
Okay. Now, wasn't there something to do with the chess set that we needed to do? Let's go back to the mausoleum. Unless he knows the Bible quite well, maybe let's just have a quick chat with him.
Hi, Lopez. Got a minute?
Certainly, senor. How can I help you?
Oh, okay. Let's
Catch you later, Lopez.
Adios, Senor Stobbart.
Right. Oops. Okay. Oh, is that a Bible on there? Yes.
It was the Spanish Bible I borrowed from the mausoleum.
Ah, okay. Presumably written in Spanish.
It was too delicate to move.
Okay, I don't think we can do anything else here yet. Let's take the Bible back to the Countess. And hopefully she can translate the verses for us. We're quite lucky that she speaks English, actually.
Hello again. Mind if I sit?
Please, be my guest.
Here's the Bible from the mausoleum.
Very well. Let us begin. The first reference.
Psalms 32:7.
Thou art my hiding place. Thou shalt preserve me from trouble. Thou shalt compass me about with songs of deliverance. My hiding place.
Don't get your hopes up too high. This might just be leading us to where we found the chalice.
You are right, of course. The next.
Okay, John 4:11.
John 4:11. Here. The well is deep. The next. Quickly.
Okay. Corinthians 4:5.
Here it is. Will bring to light the hidden things. Any more?
Just one. Psalms again. 22:21.
Save me from the lion's mouth, for thou hast heard me from the horns of the unicorns. The last is confusing. Lions, unicorns, what does it mean?
I can't guess.
Salient points seem to be a hiding place and a deep well. In no sense is their mausoleum a well, Senor Stobbart.
Is there a well in the grounds?
I do not know. I suppose that there must have been once upon a time. Lopez is the man to ask about anything pertaining to the estate.
Okay. Okay, well, let's go talk to him then.
I'll have a look around if that's okay.
My home is your home. I shall remain here.
Oh, we used the chess set to find the chalice, didn't we? Yeah, I was thinking there was something to do with the chess set, but we've already done that. Okay, so let's go talk to Lopez and see if he knows anything about a well.
Hi, Lopez. Got a minute?
Certainly, senor. How can I help you?
You must know just about everything that there is to know about this place.
See, I have lived my whole life here in the service of the De Vasconcelos.
Do you know of a well anywhere around here?
A well? Si, senor. This used to be a fortified villa. How can you last a siege without water?
Great! So where is it?
How should I know? The well was covered over in the last century. It was dangerous, you see.
And you have no idea where it was?
None. It was hidden even before my grandfather's time.
Ah, okay.
You must have a vague idea of where the well is.
It must have been in the old house's courtyard, so that would put it around here.
Here? Okay. Now, how do we find it?
There might be a way. Let me think about it.
Okay.
Any ideas yet?
Not as yet, Senor Stobbart. I shall give it more thought.
Okay.
Catch you later, Lopez.
Adios, Senor Stobbart.
I didn't like the idea of carrying 30 yards of hose around me, so I left it alone.
I don't suppose there's much point of us messing about with that again.
It was a small mirror hanging over the sink.
Oh, okay.
The mirror from Lopez's utility room. Yep, I was still looking great.
Okay. Was there any point of us getting that? Do we have anything that we can combine with the mirror? No.
I wasn't going to put on the armor, and I couldn't see anything else to do with it.
Now there's dogs down here, so yeah. We can't go down there. Let's go back to the mausoleum. Because the only thing we haven't really done anything with is that candle. And the window. How do I get there? Oh yeah. Okay. Ah. Of course. Okay. So, oh, that's a different colour now.
The tissue was pretty charred, but the grease paint had done most of the burning.
Okay. Okay, so we can use the flammable tissue to light the candle, but it just goes out. So we need to close the window. Presumably. And then hopefully we can do this again. Does that help us? Ah. Aha.
The candle had burnt brilliantly, but only for a couple of minutes. Some kind of special formulation, I guess. And had yielded up this. A complex shape expertly cut in stone. I figured it was some kind of key.
Okay.
It was a smooth, intricately carved piece of stone that had been concealed inside the great candle.
Hmm. Okay. What do we... Does that fit into one of the slots on here? No. Well, I guess we can show that to the Countess, can't we? And we may as well talk to him while we're here.
Hi, Lopez. Got a minute?
Certainly, senor. How can I help you?
Do you know what this is?
No, senor. Is it some kind of key?
Yeah, I think it probably is.
Where did you get it?
It was hidden inside the big candle in the mausoleum.
And you burnt it? I wondered what the light was I saw through the window. My lady will be furious. The candle was centuries old.
Ah.
Oops.
Any ideas yet?
We are looking for a source of water, see?
Yes?
For generations, the Spanish country folk have had a secret way of locating water, even if it is meters beneath the ground.
Ah, you're not talking about water dousing, are you?
Eh?
You know, you get a stick and walk around until the stick twitches and dig there.
Oh, you've heard of it.
Yeah, I think most of the planet has. Okay, let's get a stick.
Uno momento. It must be a special stick, a Y of hazel.
Right. Do you have any hazel trees?
See? Here. That is hazel.
Okay. He didn't really point at anything, but
I went over to find a suitable stick. I don't believe it. There wasn't a single usable Y-shaped branch on the whole damn thing.
Oh. Okay.
So that was what a hazel tree looks like.
Okay. Maybe we can come back to that in a minute. Let's show the key to the Countess first.
Hello again. Mind if I sit?
Please, be my guest.
What do you make of this?
It looks like some sort of key. Where did you get it from?
It was buried inside the great candle in the mausoleum.
Inside it. What have you done to it?
I, lit it.
But it is irreplaceable.
Listen, the candle was to be lit in case of Moorish attack, right? Well, it burnt down in no time and revealed this key thing. Maybe that was the real purpose of lighting the candle.
What are you suggesting?
That lighting the candle was the equivalent of break glass in case of emergency.
A sentiment must not stand in the way of solving this mystery. You did the right thing.
Okay. Oh, nothing happened.
What does this charred tissue suggest to you?
You have pyromaniac tendencies?
I'll have a look around if that's okay.
My home is your home. I shall remain here.
Now is this... That doesn't really look like that tree, but is this meant to be hazel as well?
I went over to find a suitable stick. Aha! It was a thin, supple twig of hazel.
Okay, perfect. Right, so now we can give that to Lopez. And I guess find the water.
Hi, Lopez. Got a minute?
Certainly, senor. How can I help you?
Well, I got my divining rod. Now what?
Simplicity itself, senor. Hold the wand at the upper ends of the Y. Apply a little tension with your wrists so that the slightest movement of the wand's tip is clear, and walk slowly and steadily over the area.
Sounds easy enough. We'll find this well in no time.
Yeah.
Senor Stobbart, you've found something.
This is it. This is where we find the secret of the Templars, hidden here for hundreds of years, lost from the sight of man until now. The mystery is revealed.
It's a tin can.
I've been walking up and down with a twig in my hands, looking for a tin can.
It had water in it. That's what the dowsing stick must have detected.
I'd have to check with an archaeologist, but I don't think the Templars left that.
In truth, Senor Stobbart, the loan was laid many, many years ago. This can could date back to the Napoleonic Wars.
Get rid of it and I'll try it again. Lopez threw the can away. It seemed to fall an awfully long way. The splash at the end confirmed what we both suspected. Well, I'll be a monkey's uncle.
It has been here all the time. All those years and nobody found it.
Stood in awe for a moment, marveling at the secrets all around us.
I could have fallen down that.
Oh, that looks nice and safe. Ooh.
The well had been lost for decades at least. The air was cool after the noon sun, but that's not what gave me goosebumps. I have a really, really bad feeling about this.
Okay.
Sometime in antiquity, there'd been a rock slide. Big ones. I wished I'd had a hard hat.
Well, I suppose we should investigate this big lion head.
From a distance, the lion's head had been impressive. Close up, it was frightening. Hey! One of the fangs is a separate piece.
Okay.
I could hear the sound of a lot of stone moving, and I knew I was in danger.
Okay. Oh.
Oh, very funny, you psychos!
Senor Stobbart! Senor Stobbart! Are you all right?
It's okay, Lopez, I'm fine!
Que susto me has dado! You gave me a scare!
Nice try, Templars.
Okay. Well, I guess we go in here then.
I wished that I had Leary's flashlight now. It was too dark to see, and I had to rely on touch. It just felt like a pitted stone wall. I'd almost been killed for the sake of a red herring.
There must be some way we can light it up. Oh, the mirror. Yes.
I realized I could use the mirror to reflect the light from above.
Of course. Not sure it would work that well, but okay.
There, in the middle of the door, I could see some kind of socket. It looked like this wasn't quite the dead end it had seemed.
Okay. I guess that's where the key goes then.
I slid the stone key into the lock. There were buttons that turned the dials.
Ah, okay. This is quite well lit, considering it's meant to be on a pitch black stone wall. Now. What was it that had the Roman numerals around the edges? It was on the tomb, wasn't it? And I don't think we memorized them. Surely I don't have to go back to Montfaucon to get the numerals. Let's check our notes. Around the outside of the inscriptions were the numerals 14, 27, 6, and 81. And then 3, 1. Oh, they were on the top. 3 and 1 on the right. Maybe I should write this down. And 17, 12, and 25 on the bottom. Okay. Okay. I'm just gonna write this down so I don't have to keep opening this up. So do we just do them in order, maybe? Let's do 14. Oh, okay, goes that way. So 10 and 4.
I heard the sounds of the lock moving. Either that or the wall was going to come down on my head.
Okay, so we've done 14. So we need 27. 27. Okay, and then on the left was a 6. Oh no, wait, hang on. 6. Oh, we can do blank. And 6. Okay, and then we need 81. Okay, and then 3. And then 1. And then the last 3 are 17. $12. And 25. Oh, I've gone the wrong way. Oops. There we go. That should be all of them.
Oh, yes! Bonus points for that, I hope. I knew the old Stobbart fingerwork wouldn't let me down.
Okay. Oh, the missing children. Oh, it's a bit grim.
Before I left, though, there was one last thing to do. You won't be needing that replacement piece anymore, Countess. I found it with the children. You'll probably want to be alone for a while. I'll be out in the garden with Lopez.
All the cutscenes feel like they cut off too soon.
Welcome back.
Come in, George. It's good to see you again.
Is it?
Sure. What did you find in Spain?
Without Andre, we wouldn't have got this far, George.
Yeah, I know. The clues led to an underground chamber at the bottom of a well. The Templars had left a tapestry showing a chessboard. The white pieces were vastly outnumbered. There was a stream running across the board, and a Templar knight on a horse.
Does it mean anything to you, Andre?
No, nothing.
Maybe we should tell Andre what else you found, George.
There's a map and a Latin inscription to the west at the edge of the world.
George found that in a cave in Syria.
Yeah, where the assassin almost killed me.
Then we've got the burning of Jacques de Molay and the date, 1314.
From the window of the church in Montfaucon Square, one of the few places where nobody tried to kill me.
Then we have the image of a church that George found at the excavation. I don't recall anyone trying to kill you there either, George.
And finally we have the tapestry in Spain. Did I mention I almost got killed there?
Not yet, but I'm sure you're about to.
It was only my cat-like reflexes that saved me from certain death.
Cat-like reflexes, eh?
And while I was risking life and limb, where were you, Andre? Getting your glasses fogged up over an Etruscan vase?
That's enough, boys. Can we get back to saving the world?
Of course. My apologies.
He started it.
Well, the Latin phrase are the words of Julius Caesar. He was describing the island of Britain.
Are you sure? The map didn't look much like Britain.
Yes, it did. It looked
How
exactly
come
like Britain.
Caesar described Britain as being at the edge of the world?
To the Romans, the Mediterranean was the center of the universe. Britain was a remote, unfriendly place, inhabited by blue-painted savages.
It hasn't changed much.
They've stopped painting themselves blue.
Except when they go to a football match.
They used an extract from a plant called woad, Isetis tinctoria. The Scots were using it until fairly recently in their wars with the English.
Fairly recently? I don't recall the Scots being at war with the English. How recently are you talking about?
I believe William Wallace's men used it in the 13th century. They might well have been using it as late as...
You can't remember, can you?
1314.
Ah, we're back onto that, are we?
Andre, what is it? What do you mean?
1314 in Scotland. The Battle of Bannockburn.
That would explain the stream on the chessboard. That's what a burn is. Right, Andre? As in Bannockburn?
Right, George. And it gets better. Tradition has it that the Scots were helped by a shock force of, well, can't you guess?
Knights Templar?
Yes, a group of outlawed Templars. They are said to have turned the tide for the Scots.
And it all ends at a church in the Isle of Britain at Bannockburn in a church.
What are we waiting for? I'll call a cab.
I can't go.
Andre, you've been loads of help, but...
What George is trying to say is that you shouldn't feel guilty.
I was?
We understand you've got commitments. Oh, listen, we have to hurry. Let's go, George.
We'll see it through. Oh, and, don't worry about us.
Oh dear. Okay, let's, this is going to end up being quite a long episode, I think, so let's stop there, because I think we're sort of into the final bit here, so we'll do that in the next episode. Oh, I've got hardly any stuff now. Oh wait, are we playing as Nico now? Ah, okay, cool. Right, well, in that case, we'll end this one there, and we'll hopefully finish the game in the next episode. So, yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.